July 2023. And Ambassador Boston Director is here. It is Security Breach. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, something hit me. Maybe I think we should just throw that in the course of today's program. In the course of the week, a few days ago, the Nigerian Army arrested one man. His name is OK Desmond. He gathered that he's from Anambra State. He was arrested last year, May, according to the Nigerian Army spokesman, that when he was arrested for impersonating the army. He was wearing army uniform and all that, so that they arrested him and then handed him over to a sister security agency. This week they arrested him again. He was in a bank, I think, wearing the same another army uniform. And they said, but we arrested this guy last year and he's not supposed to be here. Now, when they interrogated him, he said he bought the material in Kaduna, close to one barracks. He sold it somewhere and bought the boots in Alaba market in Lagos. And then the fake army ID pass, he did it in a cyber cafe in Owerri. And he's in Port Harcourt as a Lance Corporal, fake Lance Corporal, trying to, I don't know, but they arrested him. Obviously, he's not an officer. So the army spokesman was surprised that, but we arrested this guy last year. He's supposed to have been taken care of, prosecuted and all that. So maybe, and he's going to obviously reveal how he got out and then things will happen. So I decided to do some research, personally. Now I checked and found out that a fake army general, Nigerians are mine, though. EFCC arrested a fake army general posing as a brigadier general. And this was a few years ago.
The one that wants to be chief of army staff.
So he was arrested. Arrested a fake army general he was posing as Brigadier General Dawuk Dan Fulani of the Nigerian. The garrison in Port Harcourt here. That was where they got. I can't even read the whole story. But what I'm trying to say is that it is the worst thing to think about. You are not a soldier or a policeman. You're acting like one. It is a problem. First of all, it shows that there's a problem with your mind. Because if they catch you, they don't even know what to do with you, first of all. You're a fake army general. So don't you think it's drug related? Don't you think they take something to get to that
No.
mindset?
Contrary to how you feel. With regards to impersonation, that's impersonation.
Yeah.
With regards to impersonation, I think you think that maybe the people have issues with their mind or they are insane. How can you, of all government agencies, you impersonate the Nigerian army? Not just as anything, as a general, and also as a Lance Corporal. You understand me? You see how far the Lance Corporal went to get those details. He bought the uniform in Kaduna near a barrack, bought the boot in Alaba, that's 2 states, did the pass in Owerri, and then he was caught in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
How many states is involved? 4.
4 now.
Good. And then the other one, he says, is a fake general that was arrested by the EFCC long ago. Now, let me tell you the truth. The security agencies are the easiest agencies to impersonate. And they are the most beneficial for impersonators. Why is that so? Because of the way Nigerians think. That is why. If someone comes to you and tell you, I am a soldier, and he's wearing army uniform, he won't even tell you he's a soldier. You accept he's a soldier.
Just by what?
Just by what he's here, he's a soldier. And he can order you to do things, even assault you, even get money from you. There is nothing you will do. That is the Nigeria for you. And that's why I'm put this intimidate person. You don't know he's an impersonator. Why? If someone comes to you and says, I'm a police officer, and you are already there. Now, the point is that Nigerians lack knowledge with regards to security agencies, their equipment and other activities that they carry out.
Okay.
You understand? Now, because the criminal knows that the Nigerian public lack understanding of even the role of the military, as well as the role of the police, the role of the Air Force, the role of the Navy, Army, and Air Force, which is the military, and then they don't even know the role of the DSS, they don't know the role of the customs, the role of immigration. They only know, if you ask them what do immigration do, they tell you it takes passports. That's the highest thing people know about immigration. They don't know the role of custom. They say that then they seize goods. That's the highest thing they know about custom. But these agencies has a lot that they do. Then they don't even know about, if you ask them what does civil defense do, they say they catch people that carry bunkering. I don't know if you understand me. And then those that think they know a little will not tell you that they were the one that supervise security at a private gas company. That's the only two things they know about them. You understand them? I was ashamed. I posted something about traffic, about the traffic court, current mobile court that is being held by the River State Police Command and the judiciary. And then someone say police get right to check license. Who send them that work? And it's funny how people think. I had to start educating the person that the police is the lead internal security agency. And as such, whether it's road, whatever security agencies do is still under them. You still report one way or the other. I report to them.
Okay, you report to the
You understand? Yes, whether the army or anybody, you must report to them. That's why when the army arrests, they must still hand over. Even if it's a soldier, most times they hand over soldiers. Go to state CID in any state. Even River State, sometimes you see Navy officials with handcuff. Navy personnel, you see Army personnel, a lot of them with handcuff. Some of them, if even the army that bring them. Because once it has to do the investigation, you must hand over to police, whether it's a soldier or not. Okay. So they hand over even themselves to the police. You understand? But people don't understand. The case of the young pilot that was killed in Air Force barrack. When they caught the other Air Force man that was responsible, they handed him over to the police. The Air Force handed him over for the police for investigation. Because it's only the police that can prosecute him. You understand?
According to the law.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, the police is very powerful.
No, they are just too powerful, but people don't understand yet.
So they ought to be funded properly.
They ought to be funded properly. If they are funded, corruption will die. That's why nobody will want to fund them. Now, let's move forward. What am I saying? Now, Nigerians don't know the role of the army. Some Nigerians will even wake up and tell you, I get one police where they harass me, so I go bring army, and so then they want to deal with the man. They don't know those things are illegal. That the army has no right to deal with the police, rather to even subject to the police. I don't even understand. But because of our mindset, army get morale. If they come in, so they go slap you, they go beat you. That is the mindset we have about army. So mere seeing soldiers, we have this mindset that, oh boy, they go drill you. To the point, boys now carry soldiers and stroll. Now my army friend be this, so people are scared. That fear is why people want to impersonate the army. You understand? Because they know no civilian will be bold enough to ask them any question. Because of the fear of army, which is wrong. You understand me? It's only when they meet with a fellow security agent, like when they meet with a military personnel or a police officer who knows his job. Some police officer will just see soldiers and let them. But if they meet with a police officer who knows his job, I've met a couple of them. Whether you're a soldier or not, they will stand you there. They will ask questions. You will prove you're a soldier. And if you're a soldier, you must have a pass to leave the barrack to some certain extent. So you must prove that pass. I've seen police arrest soldiers a lot. And then they arrested one when SARS was active. He was carrying bullets. He's a soldier fighting in Maiduguri. They arrested him. He said he's a soldier. His cap was in his brother's vehicle. His brother was driving. He was there. So the brother was putting on the cap. They arrested him. Why would your brother be wearing your cap? Upon search, they discovered a lot of life magazines, life ammunitions. So what are you doing with this? He's from Atinka Huda. What are you doing with this? He said he's serving in Bronu. He came home. So you came home with bullets now. I mean, I give people this number of bullets, not 1, not 10, not 20, more than 300 bullets. What are you coming to do with it? They had to write to then 6th Division, and 6th Division discovered he's actually a soldier. So what are you doing with all this? Why didn't you hand it over when you are leaving Bronu? Because that's the needful. You know all those things. So people are scared when they see army. That's why it's easier to impersonate them, so that fear can cover you when you are dealing with civilians. Except you come in contact with a military personnel, then you now say, hey, I'm a soldier. And then he will now begin to ask you questions. Where are you serving?
Specific questions.
Like me now, whether you're a police officer, whether you're an immigration officer, whether you're a civil defense, road safety, whatever you are, by the grace of God, I know what you ought to do. I know the Constitution where it empowers you to do so. By virtue of understanding and research and involvement somehow, I know your trainings. My father is a retired SSS officer. He retired as a deputy director. That is DSS now. In as much as we didn't like the force, I don't now find myself as a security relations consultant. Now, so when I meet with you, as a citizen, I've taken time to understand the role of the security agencies and to understand how they act, to even understand how they devise means to ensure that if they apprehend you one way or the other, you will be wrong, no matter how you look at it. So I now realize what is the problem. Lack of knowledge from the public is why all these things are happening. Lack of knowledge and the interest to know from the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is why this security impersonation of security officers is successful. You can't successfully impersonate a security officer in the US successfully for a very long time. This one has even been apprehended and out and still doing it. Why? Because of the profitability of what he's getting by impersonating an officer. He knows that the chances of arresting him is 1 out of 10. So he's willing to enjoy the 9 before the 1. They've already arrested an assistant commissioner of police in Abia State who has all the pictures, everything standard, and has been taking money. They have also arrested the former Major General who said that Buhari was going to appoint him Chief of Army Staff and start taking money from people, 200 million, 207 million. I'm telling you, it's happening. I even wonder why these people give them this money. How can you see a Major General and do you know what a Major General is? Do you know what a Major General is? When a Major General is with you, you will know that he cannot disguise it. There is nothing like I pretended to come out and I'm a Major General. It's a lie. A Major General is the rank of a Commissioner of Police. You can't pretend. It's do you know what a Major General is? A 2-star general. You can't pretend it. Whether you like it or not. Do you know the squad that must be with you, even if you're mufti and you are hiding, even if you travel from north to anywhere in Nigeria? In fact, even outside the country, you have privileges as a general. You travel diplomatically, so you can still have people with arms, with small arms, side arms following you, even outside of this country, as a Major General. You know who a Major General, and then you say someone is impersonating a Major General, is impersonating a Brigadier General. It's so funny how people fall victim to these things. Do you know who is a Major General? Even after retirement, do you know who is a Major General? He's entitled to armed men. Retiring, they will be with him till he dies. The army will provide him vehicle till he dies. Provide him guard till he dies. If he lives 120 years, he will have this arm and is entitled to keep his side arm forever and ever, even after retirement. Do you know who a Major General is? It's not a joke. So when people say they impersonate them and they get away with it, it's because the Nigerian people lack knowledge and they lack interest to know. This is the same thing why people say our police they fear lawyer. If they hold lawyer for road, they let them go. They need to let them go. They need to fear lawyer. What the police knows is that this man knows the law. So if I overdo what I'm not supposed to do, he knows I am not supposed to do it by virtue of his profession. Not because he wanted to know, but by virtue of his profession. He knows what to do and he knows where to take me to. That even me trying to do it to him will be disciplined. And even if they want to cover me, he knows how to escalate it legally. So because of that, to avoid all this trouble, let him go. Did you get that? But they know you as a normal civilian who is not affiliated with legal or security. You don't know these things. So when they hold you, they know you don't know. You resort to begging and going to Facebook. That's the highest you will do, is go to Facebook and Insta and social media and paste. You understand me? And they know these things. So you must begin to know. That is why I've been going around to talk to people on security. I visited the church and I talked to them on security. They were shocked. So I've been going around talking to people on security. And I encourage them, do you have issues with the police? Ask me questions. I will answer. You have issues with embarrassment, extortion, intimidation. Bail is not free. I will explain to you. I, both in there, I have ensured bail and I've been bailing people for free. People say that because they know you. Knowing me has nothing. Not all the police officers know me. The reason why they must listen when I'm speaking and they must accept my own is that, one, I understand this their system. I know it is free and I know that how to meet conditions of bail. So when I've met all those conditions and I know that I am in equilibrium with the standard of bail, what do? I tell you, if you do not let the person go at this point, I will escalate this matter. I don't know if you're getting me.
Yeah.
Now, you will let the person go because whoever is talking to you is knowledgeable and he has met the condition of the knowledge he has with regards to what you're asking him to do.
The law, basically.
You have nothing again. Somebody called me and said, then keep us for here. Nothing we do. I say, my brother, I don't even talk to them. Nothing we do. Then just pack all of us, come here. Keep us since the day this night. So me, I no one sleep here. I say, man, I call you. This thing is injustice. I say, not true. it's injustice. But do you want justice? He said, yes, I want to live here. It's not right. How can they just see us, back us and come? I said, let me tell you, the police has the right to pick you up and keep you there till this same time tomorrow. That's 24 hours. While trying to find out things about you. Do you know what I will advise you? Do you want justice? Say yes. You will sleep there. That's justice. Till tomorrow. He said, no, I can't sleep here. He said, after some time, he called back. I'm pricing them. I don't price them. Make them take 40,000. Then say, no, now 150. I say, what do you do when you won't pay for bail or they try bribe police officer? He said, no, now then tell me, say, if I won't go. Other people don't pay, some don't pay. So now the ones who need pay. So I said, I call you again because make you help me beg them, make them collect the 40. I said, I will not be a party of begging them with you. You say you want justice, say, sleep there. That's justice. Give them that their time of 24 hours that they have. Once that 24 hours pass, you go see me there. Then go explain what you they do for that station. I don't know if you are getting me.
Yeah.
That is justice. But if you want to go out there now that one ain't concern you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, me, I know if at the end of that, I pleaded, I gingered him and he stayed. And when the next day, I went there through. And when I told them what happened, they said they were on a raid. I said, okay, no problem. So you raided, boy, I said, fine. So him now that I raided, what is against him? As he wrote in his statement, say yes. So what does he say? Nothing in right. He just say no, nothing happened. He just they go where say that. So okay, fine. So now, waiting be on a charge against him. We still do our investigation. Since yesterday till night, they do you never get anything against him. Still keep him here. Why they behave? Is he good? Not be like that. Person never can take him on bail in case we find out something. I said, okay, boy, call a mail where you know. Then call the person come signed. I said, man, they go say, nah, just like that, go. I say, you supposed to give him transport for this inconvenience where you give him. Are you getting me? But why? Because the person stayed and I gave them their legal time. And the legal time elapsed. At that point, I'm in charge. If they overdo anything, they have nothing to hold him back. You understand? So these things, but you see the price the person paid to get that knowledge and to make that knowledge work. The price was to endure and stay in a police station till the next day. But I bet you he was happier because one, he saved over 40,000 plus. You understand me? So the point I'm making is people should seek security knowledge. Understand the activities of the police, understand the activities of for example, the mobile court. The mobile court you see now, for example, is a product of the court, not the police. The police is only there to enforce the court's order, which is to stop vehicles and check the vehicles. And the ones that are erring, there is a court instantly now to try them, tell them their offenses in line with state laws. You understand me?
Yeah.
So you must understand the security agencies in your country, go deeper to know their activities. When you know these activities, understand how to relate with them if they need be. So that when somebody come to you and say, I'm a police officer, I'm a soldier, or I'm an army officer, whatever personnel you are, there are questions you will ask the person. And if the person answer you, you should be able to know whether the person is answering you correctly or not. I saw soldiers in front of 6th Division. I remember when Mbu was commissioner, he chased them out of that place. They have no right to control traffic there, even if it's in front of their barrack. Because this is a civilian regime. Mbu really proved these things. He chased the soldiers in that Yaburi Camp Junction, that front, that is one they use. Mbu said, you have no right to be here. He chased the soldier back. And they were not there to retrieve out when Mbu Tenor was here. They were not there. That's police job, not your job. You have no right to do that. You understand? And they left. And nobody questioned him. Then the brigadier general did not come and say, I want to see you. Why will they? He knows that they cannot be there. But they are there with strong eye. And nobody's talking. So they are there. So one day I wanted to revise. And they're telling me, you can't revise here, you can't revise here, you can't revise here. That time they were doing Rumela flyover. So I looked at the soldier. I said, who even gave you the right to stop me from revising here? And he looked at me and said, are you talking to me like that? I say, I'm talking to you like that. Who are you? Why will you ask me that question? A soldier doing a traffic job. Is the police aware of this thing you are doing? This place, this side of the road belongs to this police station. This side of the road belongs to Elekaya police station. They are the ones that are supposed to be here, not you. So you are working on their behalf. So if you are helping civilians for safe passage and all of that, it's a different thing. We understand. Sometimes the army have a civil responsibility they can do. You understand me? They have a civil responsibility. In time of crisis, they can come share food, share water, clear grass, clean gutter. They do all that. It's their civil responsibility. You understand me? Assist in all this traffic, but not to intimidate people and come and hear and come and be giving people order. Who gave you that right? Are you the police? I don't know if you understand me. He said, "Oga, carry your problem, go." Why did he say I should carry my problem, go? He noticed I was heading somewhere. And he knows that where I'm heading will not favor him. You get that? But the rest people have to start begging. Some even brought out something to drop for him. You know all those rubbish. Why? My people are dying. Lack of knowledge. So I encourage Nigerians to go deeper to understand security relations and activities so that you can dictate. These things I'm telling you, even spiritually now. So you don't read Bible now. They didn't say in the name of Jesus whom Paul preached, they was trying to cast out the demon. The demon told them, you are a pastor, yes, but Jesus I know, Paul I know. That you are a pastor doesn't give you this right to cast me out. There is level to these things. And he dealt with them. That's what I'm saying. If Nigerians know about security and security laws and what they do and how they operate and how they should identify themselves, we will catch more impersonators. Because I tell you, out of every 1,000 soldiers, there are over 20, 30 impersonators in this country. If
this is your personal research?
Personal research.
Okay.
Do you know I'm telling you it's personal research? If I'm lying, do this. Before you relate to 1,000 soldiers, you will meet even over 50 impersonators. I was in this one happened recently. Some are children of military personnel, but they are not soldiers. They are not officers, but their father is, or their brother is. They learn one or two slangs. I hear him. This is still impersonation. They learn one or two slangs. I encountered one. The girl was calling him officer, officer in after Rumokro. If you're going down before the roundabout, there's a plaza. Officer, officer, officer. So I asked that guy an officer saying, but like I see him, I beg. Do you know why I picked interest?
Yeah.
He said, no, now officer be that too. Now big army man, one young guy like that. So I said, big army man, I said, man, I see him. So I now saw him. The beards was very well. And I know he's not supposed to keep beards. If he's a soldier or an officer, you cannot keep beards. You can only keep it on doctor's reports, which means there is a prescription that you have a reaction that your beard need to grow, else that reaction will cause something. Outside of those doctor's reports, you can't keep beards like that. You understand? So I now call, I said, how you doing? I say, fine. I said, they say, they call you an officer person. I say, you be soldier. I beg, which side they serve? You be army. You say, I say, army. Say, where they serve? He mentioned, I don't want to mention, he mentioned. And I said, now there they serve. Say, So waiting be on this thing now, under which division you're telling? I said, okay. 6th division are still an adaptability. Now then they cover south. So if they serve here, you must. So when I started talking, he now told me, say, no, I'm not a soldier. I'm not an army personnel at all. I said, so why are you answering when they call you officer, you answer? He said, no, my father is a major general. He retired. He's a very old one. He's there mentioning, he said, is it cost 16? I said, cost 16, 17. No, be today now. That means your father not even there alive again. For example, the current chief of army staff, I think, is cost 38. Your father is like cost 16. So it's like when your father is joining the military, this current chief of army staff, they're like primary school. You know, even in fact, when your father na general, say, at that time they join army or something. You don't have to cost this, you understand? So I understand these things. And when I started talking to him, he now opened up that he's not a soldier. But only God knows how many people he would have intimidated. You get before now. So we must begin to find out these things, because security is the biggest strength every country has. And security is the only way you can be intimidated and dealt with. Presumed sometimes to be legal, whereas it is illegal.
Okay.
The cry of young boys in this town about extortion is because of this same issue.
Impersonators.
Yes. Some are impersonators. They are criminal gang. They even have weapon. Because they know sometimes the authority can use Sienna and disguise vehicle. They use it to and deal with you. What? Some are impersonators. Why some are actually security personnel that are rogue.
Okay.
They are rogue and they are doing some things. But because you lack this understanding, you will always fall victim.
Okay, we gotta go. Thank you very much. I see you have a lot of knowledge with this thing and even some personal experience. You can follow him on social media, even on YouTube, Boss in the Life, at Boss in the Life.
Everybody, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So if you are on YouTube, please, every smartphone you have YouTube, just click and subscribe to YouTube. Search Boss in the Life, BOSINDELIVE. Just say YouTube at Boss in the Life on YouTube. On platform, all social media, including Thread, is Boss in the Life. In fact, I'm on TikTok now, it's still Boss in the Life, okay? People control those accounts for me now.
Okay.
So please follow me and You will hear more security tips. There are a lot of other recorded security tips, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, okay? Then if you want me to come speak to you physically, your church, your organization, you can call on 0803 945 6424. If you want me to come speak to your church, your organization on security and security issues, so we can talk, and then you have all that to you. I'll be available to come speak to you. Don't forget to go watch this video on YouTube. It will be available on YouTube. You can watch it again by tomorrow. My name is Ambassador Bosinde. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that's pretty much the package this morning. Stay tuned. The morning drive continues. Or rather, the station continues.